Hey everybody, my name is Brandon Ross and I am your host and game master here on the Player Hater Gaming channel.
We might have Mav as the dungeon master.
Yeah, apparently. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Oh.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
I was not expecting this.
There we
you
go.
know?
We fixed that
Oh,
real quick.
wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
I was just gonna stop talking and let him do the intro.
Yeah.
I was just like, yeah. Just like looking here all confused unless
Yeah.
they told me.
What?
I'm like, wait,
What's
what?
going on
Welcome everyone to the Player Hater Gaming channel. Tonight is Wednesday, and as you all know what that means here, that means two very important things: snacks and D&D.
Yes.
Before we get into our D&D, real quick, some fast announcements. If you have not done so, please head over to our link tree where we have all of the lovely little URLs for you to follow to all the places where we do things. Where we have our Instagrams, where we have our... I heard some weird feedback for a minute, and I'm sorry. I don't know what that was.
Please follow us. We're depraved.
Check my connections.
We need all the attention.
Help us. What was that one from In the Shadows? He needs followers to get more energy. What we do in the shadows? You guys seen that show? Yeah.
No,
Anyways.
it's on my list.
That link tree will give you all the places we do things. There's our YouTube, our Instagram, our TikTok, and various other places where we have fun. Also, in there is two lovely Discord links. We're going to put them in the chat for you, too. The first one is the official Player Hater Gaming Discord. We can come hang out, share memes, talk life, and play some D&D. But if you really want to get into D&D and you want to have a lot of fun on a text-based server, you should check out another place that I will pass off to Mav to speak of.
Hi. Now this is proper. Anyway, if you've never played D&D and want to play D&D and you are curious to know what every dice bot command could be under the sun, we'll teach you how to do it. If you have no idea what a D6, a D4, a D8 are, or a D10 and why you need two of them half of the time, and if a 0 means what, we'll tell you. There'll be no issues. We will help you along the way. We will let you understand what it means to smite things, as well as how long it takes for a wizard to take their turn because of all the options they have, while a fighter is just smackety smack, smack, smack. Okay? On top of that, let's say the fact that you are getting tired of that wizard or that fighter, and you want to create a turn in order to make and just rock their world and end it all. Because you're getting fed up with just the smackety smack and the, I have this, can I cast that? Oh, I have no spells. We'll tell you also how to be a DM in order to ruin their day. So, by all means, join us in Ashirma, have fun, and we'll see you there.
Mav Hunter, our RN Jesus, do you know the way?
Yes.
Yes, pray to the RN Jesus. Pray to them, as I have already prayed so far, because I am pretty sure that my 6 will be the highest 6 I'm going to get on the D6 today. And I don't even want to touch my D20 yet.
I'm not going to do it. Well, aside from that, we have lovely channel points for all of you to spend. And speaking of channel points, who needs help dice?
Me, I always need them.
Probably all of us.
I burned through them as if it was a man in a desert who has no water at all, and that's what the model for them.
So if
I
you
wasn't
look at
here
the top,
last week, so I don't know.
if you look at the
You're
top
okay.
corner, you can see that if that number isn't a 3 on that lovely little dice, then they need your help.
GB Doc makes a return.
For
Mhm.
for channel
I'll
points.
just hide today. It's fine.
Yeah. No, how are we going to do this?
Honestly, that looks really good. Not gonna lie.
For a meager channel points worth of channel points, you can help support and sponsor your own adventurer. You can give them guidance to where they can help make their checks and their rolls. Won't you help a poor adventurer? Or if you have a ton of points you just want to blow, go the deck situations. Go ahead and see if you want to put one to be pulled right now, either to be put on the stack or to be pulled from the stack. As also, I made a clerical error. Mav, if you would do me a favor and roll a d6.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
God damn it. Can I use my 614?
I don't know if you want to be honest.
I have no idea. I'm going to roll it again. That's a 5.
It's still might be
Not
good.
horrible.
Not horrible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh,
Mhm.
no.
Mm.
Well, I mean, technically,
You may
Drac
want
is
to put
the fifth
another
person on
card
the
in the
scene.
deck.
Oh my god.
Depends on what order he did that in.
We don't know what order. I'm pretty sure he changes the order every other week. So,
Mhm.
Probably.
can't
No, it
guess
just
it.
goes on a stack. Let me make sure I actually highlight this one out so I don't write the same thing twice again. And then, oh, you redeemed one. Okay.
Yes.
Roll d6 again. And if you roll a 6, roll it again.
You mean a 5?
I mean, you gotta roll a d5.
Got a
Alright,
one.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, perfect. Actually, something's weird going on here. No. You roll a 1?
I rolled a 5 originally and then a 1 after that.
Okay. Highlight out so we don't accidentally have the same thing twice again. Alrighty then.
I'm not terrified. I'm not terrified at all.
Where's the kitty?
The kitty was there.
Is Zon just going to be a cat now? Is that what we're deciding?
You're the one who put up a cat image
Look.
instead of Zan's image.
Look, it's reactive. You got to set different profiles. That was my other streaming one. Shush.
It was.
Mhm.
Oh, good.
He's adorable though.
He
I
is.
love
Look at
that
that
one
little
with the
face.
ape with the
Look at the
sunglasses.
little V's.
And
Back to Zon.
Alrighty
Zon is
then. Any more announcements?
Oh yeah. Check out episode 11 of Friday Night D&D
That's correct.
on
Thank
your favorite streaming platform. It was very fun, and there were many bloopers that we had much fun with. So
I
go
do
check
need to
that
watch.
out.
I do need to listen. I shouldn't say watch. I should
Yeah.
listen to that.
Oh my god, it is so good. I do have to say, was it episode 4 or episode 3 that Vicar joined? I think it was the end of episode 3.
3. It was halfway through something.
Yeah, it was the reaction we got from one of the players was interesting. So
Available on all podcast platforms near you.
yeah, exactly.
Sorry, this is annoying me. I'm pulling the little side bit off of a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Yeah.
When the
that's-
OCD kicks in.
Shush.
Now, just imagine the fact that when he rips the paper, it's going to make it worse.
Flawless.
nice.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Impressive.
Yeah, this is the height of my achievements.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, it
But I think
Alright then, why don't we go ahead and get into tonight's episode of Tales of the Skytorn. In the year 208 PT, a world once grounded by tradition and mystery was forever altered. The events leading to the tearing and uprooting of the lands have faded into legend, leaving us with a mystifying era known only as Post-Torn. Player Hater Gaming welcomes you to the realm of Ulthana. where our journey takes us high above the clouds into a realm of wonder and peril. A world composed of dozens of floating islands, each a unique culture unto itself, safe from the dangers lurking below. In this world of soaring islands and untold mysteries, danger lurks in every corner. Heroes and adventurers are born out of necessity, for the unknown has a way of finding its way into even the most tranquil of places. Meet our heroes who will shape the destiny of the Skytorn realm. Dracix, the unlikely but unyielding paladin, a beacon of virtue and strength. Red, the talented sorceress, wielding the elements with unmatched prowess. Eva, the warlock, possesses supernatural prowess, fueled by a pact of unknown origin and intent. Lovikazan, the indomitable barbarian, a force of nature and raw power. And lastly, the Doctor, the masterful wizard, unlocking the secrets of the arcane with every incantation. These 5 souls, each with their own path, will converge in a tale of adventure, wonder, and intrigue. Join them as they explore uncharted territories and uncover the secrets of this realm. Welcome to Tales of the Skytorn. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out during our intro, and we're going to get into tonight's episode. Over the past few episodes, we have tuned in and taken witness as the Cursed Crew has had an interesting couple of roughly a half a 10 day. Half their week to the full week was filled with various things and I wouldn't say unwanted, but definitely uninvited traveler.
Mm-hmm.
They attempted to be banditized by a soaring bit of goblins on their 2 ships, which they soundly and resoundly defeated.
Fire is beautiful.
There were javelins, there was fire, there was cannons.
Uh-huh.
Pretty sure Zahn pinned a guy to a wall.
For
No,
sure, yeah.
she eviscerated 4 goblins in one
Yeah.
hit.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Whew.
It was nice.
You also came across the Cloud Ocean Trading Company and had your fortune of fingers into a bit of loot that you pulled from this interesting corner piece that was once probably attempted to be a floating island but didn't, or something caused it to sink or didn't make it all the way up. Who's to say? With those things aside, was there anything else you wanted to do, go over, or handle before we move forward the
No,
remainder?
I can't think of anything.
Yes.
When you say trading company,
Mhm.
You missed out. So,
Yep.
we do, however, we got something really rare from it, though,
Yeah.
as well as a bunch of items, which we told you about.
is there potential to buy paper?
No.
You know what? I'll say yes. You would have had that, so go ahead.
Okay.
Cool. How much and how much would it cost?
I don't know. Let's say
Come on,
2
DM.
silver for a full journal.
Okay, so
Silver
if you
for a
go,
journal? Okay.
I
would
if
have
she's going for
probably
I don't
the
have these prices memorized.
if she's going
Don't
for
come
the
at me.
the magic papers and stuff like that, there's a specific pricing for them.
It's not magic paper. It's just
Paper.
something
Standard paper.
better. Yeah, something better than loose leaf paper.
Mhm.
You know.
A journal that's like 5 silver. I think. Just it'd be in D&D Beyond. It would be a book you can read into journal. That's what I did.
Yeah, yeah. I'll say a full journal, 5 silver.
We will get 4.
Okay.
So 2 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Copy that.
Easy enough.
Thank you.
And Red will also store a 4th level fireball.
Okay.
It's what, 3 levels, right? Or not 3, it's 5 levels in the ring
Yeah.
of spell storing.
Yep.
Okay, so that and a silvery barbs.
Okay.
Ooh, good combo.
There are
Mm-hmm.
2 things Doc needs to do before addressing something else. One is get the regular protection from Zahn,
Mhm.
Yes.
and he's going to hand her his mask.
She's gonna look at it very confused.
Okay.
I'm afraid I can't wear this. If you want me to wear this ring, I have to choose one or the other. And I'd rather you wear the mask.
Okay.
Correct. Somewhere starts like doing like inside of Doc's head, like wedding bells and everything.
Little does he
You're the
know that
mental
this is
middle
the
finger.
formal proposal of her land.
Right.
Once again, he's just doing this for giggles.
No,
But this is beautiful.
no, she'll look at it and be like, yeah, I mean, if you're okay with it, I mean, you've always had it, you've always worn it. I didn't know, like,
Well, it is very special to me, for it's the last thing I have of my family before I left the island. But you are also special to me, and you're the only one here that I trust to wear it.
I'll make sure to take very good care of it.
Something about a little island with a little creature on the side singing about Kiss the Girl also
That's
starts
how that
appearing in
goes.
his head.
There's still a mental middle finger.
I
You're just grinning ear to ear the entire time.
I love it. Thank you. I will make sure to cherish it and not destroy it.
Good.
Yes.
It does have some properties to it that you will find useful.
Uh-huh.
It can instill fear into your foes for once a day.
Am I not scary enough?
Well, with this, you'd be even more scary.
Ooh. I do like that.
And you don't need to wear your goggles at night anymore. It has the lenses of a goggles at night and fixed into it.
She'll take off her goggles, which are probably on her forehead. She'll hand them over to Dox. Then you might need these then.
Yes.
Interesting. She'll put it on, feel like
As you affix the mask to your
Yeah.
face,
uh-huh.
due to the fact that it is a magical item,
Yes.
there is a quick shimmer over the entire surface of the mask as it resizes to perfectly fit you.
It's
Nice.
surprisingly roomier than I thought it would be.
Same thing for like you, Red, when you put the ring of spell storing on, you're like, it doesn't really fit, and then shrinks down to be just perfectly snug.
It's like 7 sizes too big, and then
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, it's gonna. Oh no, it's not. Oh, and all of a sudden you just hear the ratchet like clink, 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 clink
Yeah.
as it gets tighter.
There's a tiny pixie in there, you're just wrenching on a wrench. Come on, quick.
I need
20
updated
minutes
character
later.
art of Zahn now with the mask on.
Yeah.
Mhm.
with a plague mask specifically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She might, add a little adornment to, make it blend into her hair a bit more, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
With his permission and help, probably.
Okay.
That was the only RP I wanted to do. But other than that, I do have things I'm going to do on the trip. First and foremost is I'm going to finish repairing the ship.
Oh yeah, that's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's still a crack.
Yeah, the rings are still intact, and Doc's got mending. And if worst case comes, I have fabricate.
Yeah.
So I am fully equipped to prepare our ship, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think Zahn will help with that.
Okay.
So yeah,
Does
that's
anybody else have anything?
Drac is just piloting the ship,
Okay.
getting us to where we're going. That's all.
Mhm.
and then once ship's repaired, all the rest of that time is gonna be spent on my magic project with the sending sun.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's going to teach anybody who wants to be in the cast. But yeah,
Yeah, anyone who wanted to learn my Nosh would also be free to talk to me about it because I can multitask. I'm sure.
Yeah, Red will continue Nosh lessons and reciprocate with Elvish if he wants.
Mhm.
But there's also a conversation that she needs to have with Eva at some point before they get there.
Ooh.
Well, then we'll go through the day, and then we'll go into a night, so you can have your time to have that conversation. So as the next day passes, I need someone to please roll me a D. I believe it's a D10. I don't have it pulled up just yet. I'm getting it.
I'll do
I
it.
got it.
You did it last time.
No, I did
No?
last time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, if somebody else wants to do it, I'll let you guys do it.
I want to roll a
Come on, Meg. You know you
All right,
want to.
go ahead, Meg.
Flash,
Roll it.
my flashy D10. Oh, that's a 2. It's my
Deserved.
luck. Does it? Yeah. It's fine.
You rolled combat.
Right?
We knew what was going to happen.
You
It's
say a
true.
2?
Yes.
A 2.
A 2. No. Brandon, what did I do?
Wait, do we have more pixies?
Halfway through the day, suddenly and rapidly beneath the ship, the clouds begin to darken. And
Not
you start
again.
to see
This again.
less of the usual kind of floating fog-like clouds and a little more of the kind of the usual like puffy clouds you're used to seeing, but they are completely darkened with
Got it.
the energies of nature.
Immediately, Dragon
Ship
is going to
begins
yell
to
out.
shake violently.
Yeah.
Great.
Thunderstorm.
Yay.
It's only a 5% chance you get hit by lightning, so it should be fine.
Yeah, totally.
Don't say that.
I didn't get a chance to finish the repairs yet, guys.
Yeah.
96.
Okay.
Is that
Your-
the high 5% or the low 5%?
No, the
The low.
5% is 1 to 5.
Because
Okay.
he rolled a 1 last time.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it's 1 to 5.
right.
Yeah.
So 96 means you're in the clear thus far.
Thus far.
Okay, good.
Thus far,
Thus
you guys.
far.
But let's see how severe your storm is.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
So this will determine Drax's ability to pilot the ship and command his crew. So, Draxix first. We're going to kick this off with a vehicle check.
Okay. Is it handling or steering?
This would be steering, because you're going to try and avoid as much as you can.
That is a 25.
25, okay. Then that will bring you down to a D4. Okay. What do you do?
I'm not scared.
As you're hearing lightning and seeing the flashes beneath you. And it's an interesting situation you find yourselves in, because again, you're above the clouds. So above you, it's bright, it's nice, it's beautiful. Beneath you is all hell breaking loose.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That'd be great for a movie scene.
It really
would
would
be.
actually.
Oh, yeah.
So what do? What all of you do is you hear a
Red's
go
gonna
off
come
and-
running topside and try and figure out.
Doc's a little a sigh of not again.
The resignation. God damn it. Drac is going to look to see how bad the storm is in corresponding to their location in order to have a better idea of how to steer. And also, he's also going to wait for, instead of this time looking himself and then steering, he's going to get input as well to confirm
Okay.
and then steer.
Okay.
So that's a perception check, correct?
Well, everybody else? Reggie going up there?
Yeah, she's going
Leviticus
to.
on? You're up there already, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Probably up there with the doctor doing your repairs. Eva. what
Up
do
in
you
the
do?
crow's nest.
Okay. And to you, it was rather onset and sudden, this storm. Still difficult to kind of understand how this whole weather thing works.
Mm-hmm.
But Drakix, no perception check needed. You do see that while you are certainly in a storm, you're thankfully on the outer edge of it, and you begin to steer yourself away. As a
Okay.
1 on the D4, so only one more lightning strike is close enough to hit the ship.
Okay.
54.
All right.
There's a somewhat close, quick flash of light off to the side of the ship. A sound of thunder. But all of you take your places, bringing up the sails, getting things ready, holding down the fort basically. As Drakix, you quickly navigate the ship out of there, and after about 30-45 minutes of solid work, sweat, and effort, all of you find yourself once again upon a very safe and calm cloud ocean.
Drac at this moment in time is still going to take out a gold coin, softly whispers something to it, goes to the edge and just chucks it over, and then just goes back and just continues to steer. Nothing else is being mentioned about it. He's just, we're going.
All right.
Zahn is probably just up top, making sure nothing's happening, keeping things secured. That
Yep.
kind of thing.
It's kind of funny and a little disheartening almost, as just as you get all the sails perfect and you're ready to weather the storm, Drakis gets you guys out of it.
I can hear it now. I can hear it now. I'm done. Oh, wait. What?
No, it's like she finally realizes that it's done, and she's like, okay, got this, looks back, looks out, looks back to Drakix, and is like, really? Really?
Probably at that
Unsecures
moment,
everything.
Watch to the edge,
Puts the
open his
sails
hand,
back
walks
up.
back. Oh.
I just remembered something we did last session. We didn't tell Tasha about. We
God damn
have
it.
a flag.
Oh yeah, we do.
We have a flag of our ship right now.
Mm-hmm.
What does the flag look like?
I am trying to remember. It had a coffee mug on it.
Mm-hmm.
It said "Curse Crew" on the coffee mug. It had steam that faded into like a ghost-esque steam, if I remember right, to help represent Cursed Crew.
Something
I
like
think-
that. Yep.
Yeah. And the coffee inside the mug resembles Chuck coffee.
Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
There you go.
She's up in the crow's nest. She just stares up at it, wondering, like, what is my life?
To be fair, I asked for players' feedback because Doc could make it, and he made it. And I asked everyone what they wanted. This is what they wanted.
Not ask Eva, just saying.
I didn't because you weren't here, sadly.
I know. I'm just messing with you. I have no input on that whatsoever.
There is another flag, though. Remember, Drac hasn't pulled it out yet because we haven't needed it.
Hopefully, we don't need it anytime soon.
Hopefully, we don't need supplies, or he sees really heavy ships.
There's one that's just barely above the cloud ocean. Just
Everybody's gonna realize what happens as the ship slowly starts to turn in that direction. I get-
We're going pirating, boys.
Mhm.
All right. Thankfully, avoided any further damage to the ship. Rest of your day's travel goes pretty boring. Dinner is had.
Mhm.
You are all welcome to move about the ship as you see fit.
Drac would do nothing but his usual stuff of keeping them on track, making sure everything else is done, and yeah. So
Yeah. Zahn's probably learning more about the ship and how to fly it, steer it, sail it.
Okay.
And maybe making lunches or something for the rest. Oh, the plants. She will also be tending to all the plants that we have growing on this ship, and she'll like try to make room for like the new ones that she found
Mm-hmm.
that Rot was able to grab for her. Not Rot.
Okay.
Track. No. Ugh, too many names.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
been a
there-
week, you guys.
yeah, that's the other thing. Ava sees a lot more grain on the ship.
Yep.
Yes.
Don't tempt me.
But yeah.
How far out are we about now?
I haven't pushed forward yet, so you're still about 15 to 16 days out. But once we
We're
wrap,
about 6 days now at this point,
yeah,
because last week was 5, so this makes 6 days out at sea and well, out in the cloud sea, and I'm already steering us towards where we have to go.
Okay, so
so if you wanted to wait till we're a bit closer, we could go to that point.
yeah, she's gonna be thinking about a lot of things
Okay.
along the journey, and probably wait until they're closer to approach Eva for a conversation.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Well, then I will say, unless somebody stops me, I'm just going to begin narrating a good couple bit of time.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll the Arcana checks for this, I think, some stuff?
Yeah, just give me 2 checks.
Okay. I will be using my tools on this as well.
Okay.
All right, first check is 22.
Mm-hmm.
Second check is 34.
How many successes do you have after those 2?
This will make 5 and 6.
5 and 6? Okay, that was my mistake. You only needed the 5th.
Okay.
I would say after this, spending your time with this sending stone very carefully, marking down all the runes on it, casting various spells to detect a magic and identify it further, things like that, you are able to add the sending spell to your book.
Thank
You
you.
cannot cast it yet, I believe.
I can. I have 4th level spells, so
Okay.
it's a 3rd level spell.
Oh, it's only 3rd level. Okay. I thought it was 5th for some reason. I don't know why.
No, sending is third.
3rd. All right. Then a couple days go by. More intense time is spent with it. And then, I would say in the wee hours of one of the mornings, as you have a cup of coffee next to you, Zahn, you hear I got it! Kind of rouses you out of your sleep.
Yeah. Definitely.
You
Oh,
look
what?
over. Where would you be doing this work at, Doctor?
At my desk in my room with the because
You
my
look
desk is
over
where I
Zahn,
set
you see
everything
a
up.
very, very as like a canister over it to help muffle the light a bit, and you can see Doctor's like his hands are in the air, and he's like, "I got it."
You good? Do the thing.
He'll hold up the stone and say, "I have no use for this. I can now cast a spell on my own."
I feel like he just tosses it over his shoulder. I
No,
have no use
I-
for this.
I'm going above ship, above deck, and I'm tossing off the boat
What? No, wait.
because of
As you
those.
throw it. Hey, you
this-
there?
I don't give a fuck. I don't want to contact those people again. They wanted me dead. Fuck them.
What? Who? What? Wait, hold on. Zahn stops him before he tosses it over. What? Okay, who did this stone connect to?
It connected to the Vias family in Wingata, and I am on their shit list.
Okay.
They hid the bodies of victims, and I did
Ah.
a couple jobs for them before
Right.
before we met you.
Okay. Okay. Now, hear me out. Obviously, we're not keeping the stone. No. But you could probably sell it for a decent price.
I would need both sides of the stone to sell it.
There's black markets, and they can probably repurpose it.
I went through the process of trying to unlink it, and it does not seem to function without having both stones.
If only there was somebody on the ship who might have had ideas to sell it, or get rid of it, or how to cause chaos for people.
I just wanted to get rid of it because it's a means of them tracking us if they ever felt the need.
True. Yeah, that might be safer then. Yeah, alrighty. Okay, have fun. Release that negative energy. It's worth it. I'm going back to bed. Come back when you throw it over. Okay? Okay.
I will.
He's never
Probably
gonna
falls back
know.
asleep.
But I had such a terrible idea. I thought he would be funny.
I've considered using the stone multiple times, but I knew it was a bad idea every time. So I'm tossing it overboard.
If only we had fishing rods. And throw it into a cloudfish and see what happens.
True.
I see it now. Hey, where's that guy? Oh, we need to get rid of him. Okay. Huh. He's in a fish.
God.
I mean, the same would be said if I'm in the bottom of the cloud ocean.
True.
Mhm.
No. It may not actually end up getting in a fish. It may just
Hit the
sit at
barrier.
the bottom.
Well, as that day collects the hours, and the hours turn to days, the ship moves forward, heading closer to its destination, Drakex, as you watch as the little bit of your ship upon the map slowly etches its way to an intersecting path of this location that is also moving. Not as fast, obviously, but moving. Red, how close did you want to be?
Probably I would say like 3-ish days out. Like 3-ish days away from being there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because she thinks that's the first possible time when something could happen.
Okay.
Oscar is very seasick and upset because my puppy will not be quiet.
Oh.
I feel like 1 hour of the day, just in order to make Oscar feel better, Drac is flying with his wings off of the deck.
Oh.
He's just stationary in air, and Oscar's nestled in his tail, just so he could feel stationary.
Oh.
We need to get him those motion sickness goggles that have like water in the bottom half of it that no. Yeah, we will.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
exactly what you're talking about.
Alrighty then. I was just checking to see if anybody had pulled a card or when one turned over. So
I mean, if you want.
I was just checking real quick to see.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like half tempted to do it. You know,
Yeah.
Let me know.
I'm gonna
You're gonna turn a card.
turn a card.
Okay.
Who do we get to blame for this one?
Mav.
Turn
Yes.
over your own card.
You have to spend Electrum for that. Oh, you did. There it
I did.
goes.
What do you
Just
think I was
popped up.
gonna do?
It just popped
Just
up.
saying, because I just clicked the button.
Shh. Ruh-roh.
All right, it's all my fault. Let
Yep.
it be. Let it be known.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
And Rot just redeemed a new card.
New card. Okay.
Must keep everything balanced.
Flip
Exactly.
a coin.
Apparently.
Flip a
Coin?
coin.
Flip a coin. We're down
Alright.
to 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
You determine which one it is, and I'll flip the coin.
Need 1 or 2. Oh, heads 1, tails 2.
Tails.
Ooh.
Okay.
Keep a penny on the side just for stuff like this.
That is fair.
I would, but I packed all mine up.
Fair.
I have a one of the Pokemon like trading card game coins. I keep
Oh
that.
yeah, those are really good for it because they're nice and big.
Trackix.
Mm-hmm.
What do you dream of?
Oh jeez.
It's not me this time.
Do you swear?
I mean, I can't say 100%, but
Oh God Almighty. So, oddly enough, he finds himself back on that little piece of an island
Mhm.
with the cornerstone,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just walking around it.
Mm-hmm.
Curiosity drew him to it
Okay.
mainly, and it just is eating at his subconscious. So he's back at it, trying to figure out more, even though he knows he's not going to get an answer. But he's still going to try looking for an answer anyway.
In this space of deepest subconscious
Mhm.
memories and things like that, with intangible things set to the side, what does he value most?
Oddly enough, he has come to realize is it would be his crew. He won't say it out loud.
Right. But with intangibles aside, what is
They're
something
tangible.
Friendship was not the treasure you found at the end of the ship.
Well, no, he actually means the people. So like their forms, who they are. That it's not just the bonds, it is them overall. Their strengths, their weaknesses. And to him it is the overall package. So it's not like it's this thing, it's them. So even like there will be ghosts of them even like whenever he's in one of these dreams that he may not realize is there behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Because the one thing that would have been, I can't say because he forgot.
you're welcome.
That's perfectly fine. I got no problem with it. But also the teachings that he left are still ingrained, so therefore it would be his crew. at the end of the day.
Mhm. As you walk around that pillar, you look to the space, the void container, where you
Mhm.
once found quite a few things. There is a pouch in there.
He would reach in for the pouch.
Okay. I'd say it's probably about as big as your fist.
Okay.
As soon as you grab the pouch, you wake up.
He's going to look at the at his right hand, which went to grab the pouch.
You are holding a pouch.
He's going to blink a couple of times, rub at his eyes, pinch his cheek just to make sure, still see the pouch. Then he's going to open the pouch.
Do you dump out its contents?
On top of the desk, yeah.
Okay. What scatters out is varying sizes of diamonds. Looking over them, something in your mind, you're not sure how you know this, something in your mind says, that's at least 300 gold worth.
I know how he knows this. Internal smuggler.
That's
Automatic
right, yeah.
pricing. Automatic pricing. Hey, this
The-
is... No, that's too small. Nope, that's 300 worth.
The deepest and innermost subconscious desires to have your friends around you has allowed you, at least the components, the ability to ensure they stay with you. And that is the hidden bounty card.
So how many diamonds did I get?
It's like 5 or 6.
5 or 6? Hey, Red.
Yes.
Red, as you are gleefully sleeping in your bed, you just hear Draxus's early morning voice.
I got something for you. I need you. Close your eyes.
My
Stick your
eyes are
hand out.
already right. Sure.
He opens the door. Puts
So
the pouch
no,
in her hand.
she's not opening the door
No,
all
no,
the
he
way
does.
because she does not sleep with clothing on. Therefore,
He's like barely like his eyes are like halfway up anyway out of respect. So he's like looking more at the ceiling. And then he's
she's
just
like,
and his
opening-
tail is currently in front of him leading the way. So when he feels your hand, he stops. Put the bag in your hand. This is what we needed. Turns around. Okay, bye. Closes the door.
right. Oh, thanks.
Do you
And
look
like
in the
as he
pouch?
closes it, it's what you asked for.
I've asked for several things. You'll
Just-
have to be more specific.
Open an eye and take a look inside the bag.
Right. She will look inside the bag.
You see 6 diamonds of pretty good quality that equal to about 300 to 325 gold's worth.
All of them together, or
No, all together.
okay. All right. So 1 revivify. Got it.
Yeah, Brandon's not, he's not that generous, guys.
Yeah, no, I know. But still, we have an extra diamond now per se.
Yeah, we do. Well, do I want to know how you found this?
When you actually wake up properly and you realize what it is, you can come talk to me. And this is through the door as his voice starts walking away.
You just hear boom, boom, boom as he's walking off.
I thought it would get less strange over time, but I don't think that's going to happen.
That's fair. That is true. That's very fair. You know, I can't even argue that.
She's going back to bed.
Okay.
I mean, diamonds in the bag next to the urn.
Yeah, you're
but
thankful,
yes.
but you put them away.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm thankful, but not that thankful.
It's more like it's one of those like, is this a dream? Puts the bag down, and it has to be a dream. He's not gonna bother me this early. He knows better than that. Passes out. Wakes up, sees a bag, this
Still there.
motherfucker.
Yep.
As the day kicks up, and Drakix, you do your calculations as the time has passed. You're about 3.5 days out.
So this is when Drac gets his ass beat because of the fact he woke her up so early. Got it.
And something that Red would be asking every day is like, how close do you think we are?
He would like he. In all honesty, this would
Is
probably
that part
be
of like the breakfast updates?
and this would also
Exactly.
be like one of his lessons anyway, is just to better understand the time versus distance on the map. Even if it's an approximation, he would still tell them like how he figures out like timing the actual days versus what the map shows. So I guess like at the end of this, they'd at least have a
Rudimentary.
understanding,
Yeah.
of
An
like
understanding of it. And as
Yeah.
you've gone through this, I want to make sure I kind of made this point clear. As you spent time with this ship now, Drakix, you realize you're able to get away with a smaller crew because of particular other enchantments on this ship.
Mhm.
And you begin to understand exactly why it was offered to you in the poker game.
oh, what was the reason?
Because the person that gifted it to you, or was attempting to gift it to you, knew how many people you had on hand.
That's fair.
Internally, another reason to thank him with a rapier in his throat.
To be fair, the ship was never stolen because I did win the game.
Won it. It was never.
It was never stolen. This has never been a stolen ship in my mind.
Exactly. We have papers. It proves it was bought. It was earned.
Possession is 9/10 of the cloud law, bitches.
Exactly.
Whatever you have to say to make yourselves feel better.
I mean, seeing his corpse was made me feel better too. So
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
What the fuck, Levikazan?
I know. I was just testing my dice and I rolled a 20 and a 1.
You see, that's
Why?
telling you do not test your dice.
Right.
No, I
Why would
am.
you test your dice?
None of these
No.
dice are being touched now. They are staying where they are. I'm not touching any of it until I have to.
We'll say at the usual breakfast updates,
Mhm.
Drakix, you're pretty sure your math. 3,
Yeah.
4 days. Kind of depends how fast the island moves during travel.
Hey,
Yeah.
DM,
Yes.
if we are going forward in time, how many victims do I have between now and then?
Oh god.
it's a fair question.
Yeah.
No,
Not
I think
wrong.
I think the better
So-
question is how many times does Drag lost his memory?
Well, here's the thing. Given that everyone at the crew understands this,
Mm-hmm.
and how Eva has to sustain this part of her existence,
Hmm.
I will say, and I'm pretty sure this came up before, but I don't exactly remember when, you may choose to be a willing offer. If you do, you don't lose a precious memory. Just take some damage.
Yeah. Red volunteers every single night. So
Okay.
I think Zahn would, because she's also curious, does it work with her now not dreaming anymore?
Would you like
You
to
want to
find
test that
out?
theory?
Yes. Do I?
Then-
Drac has
Brandon.
listen. After the first time, like watching her, like almost with like the entire dream portal thing, like he has offered. He's like, "Do you need to? By all means, I'm perfectly fine with it if you
Okay.
need to."
look,
I
I
think
have
we decided it would be like every 3 or 4 days, right? So
Yeah, so that would just be 3 checks.
I have a 70-something streak going right now. I don't want to break it.
Yeah.
well,
I will
then
say,
see if you need it first.
I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this damage.
I have to roll D100 to see if I even need to feed, because I can stave it off if I
True,
get
you
lucky.
can.
If I get lucky. D100. First one is 28. That's pretty bad. Second one is 83. That's really good. I can push that off for once. And the last one. Oof. That's an 18. So definitely 2 instances go through.
Oh.
If the crew will offer,
Mhm.
then first one from Red, second one from Zahn.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Red, what's your hit dice? A D8?
Sorcerer.
Pretty sure you're D8 because only a wizard's D6.
Oh,
yeah,
we're a wizard.
pretty sure she's D8.
We
Yeah.
are D8.
Okay. So for travel, this will be kind of inconsequential. Thank
Yeah.
you. I need a minute there. But
It's okay, words are hard.
you take a hit dice of psychic damage.
Okay.
But again, you've long rested that night, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
excuse me, the next night. It would take effect when you wake up. So
Right.
you would go the whole day without that hit points unless you heal.
Okay. Yeah, no, she's
But
not worried
again,
about it.
We're in travel mode, so right
Yep.
now, not so much. When you guys are not in travel mode, could add up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, that would have been a 7. So
Okay.
Oof.
Vikasan,
Hi.
as you, while you don't dream,
Mm-hmm.
you still have a connection to the dream realm.
Yes.
So roll a hit dice.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
It's a D12,
How does this work?
I think.
Yep. I think like the only D12 too.
Yeah.
9 points of damage.
Okay. So, being of a how to put this? You're
Plasma.
aware.
Oh.
You're
Yeah.
willing.
Yes.
You kind of like sit on the ground, cross-legged in front of Eva. You will sit down, and there's a moment where like you close your eyes on,
Mm-hmm.
and you just feel a piercing spike drive into your brain.
She hisses a little bit at that, just like, ooh.
Same for
Is
you,
it-
Red. That's how it goes for you as well.
Mhm.
It's like someone just took a railroad spike and just jammed it into your skull
Oh, fun.
mentally.
Delish.
Effectively, she used the cantrip mind spike on you.
Basically,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, mind slivers the cantrip. Mind spikes the spell.
Yeah.
Mind something.
Mind
Yes.
something.
Yeah.
Something psychic damage cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Mind psychic.
Yes.
The day is y'all's.
Did I actually receive anything from Zahn?
I will say because they are willing and they can kind of pick and choose.
Mhm.
What you get from Zahn. You get a brief glimpse of a place certainly not of this world. There are trees with pink bark and green leaves. There is grass that changes colors as the wind shifts through it. And you can see there is a peculiar, very pale, almost blue-skinned individual wearing a cloak that appears to be made entirely of snowflakes. They are holding a long, curved, bladed weapon, and they seem to be just practicing with it in the middle of this field.
I had a random song pop up in my head.
Y'all ever feel like the DM just spitballs?
Oh yeah, he always does.
Oh,
Sure.
I guarantee he just drops everyone a hint to something coming up in
Oh,
the
I know.
Friday
I know.
podcast.
No, I
Pop quiz. We'll have a test on Friday.
Worry about it Friday. Worry about it Friday.
I'm flying Friday, so I don't even.
She doesn't get to be there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh well, worry about it next Friday.
It's your memory still.
We play every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks.
And then, same question for Red. Did I get anything from?
You can choose one, Red. You know it's gonna be gone.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a
mean-
precious memory though.
I was
No.
gonna say you can take your time on that. I'm not in any rush. It's
That's-
just
That time you went to the grocery
Mm.
store.
I feel like dropping a little bit of an inconsequential memory, but also would be consequential to certain people.
It's up to you.
Okay. All right. Remember you said that.
It's your choice.
we at any time you like. I'm not in any rush.
Yeah. No. This is seemingly an inconsequential memory, but you will remember another time when she was on a skyship. Vast white clouds, just as far as the eye could see underneath. And a very familiar captain.
Unfortunately, he remembers shit.
Yep. But Eva recognizes him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even knows exactly who this is.
Mm-hmm. But it's just a normal. She's watching the clouds, wondering if this is what it felt like to fly.
Okie dokie.
I will say, just as a note, the visage of the familiar individual is fairly younger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Are we talking about Drac or Breeze here? I'm just saying it applies
Breeze.
to both.
It is, no, this is probably Breeze.
Before he met Drax.
Pre-Drax.
Yeah.
Mhm. It is.
I figured.
This is somebody's heydays.
Yes.
So probably about 20 years before he met Drac and everything went downhill.
He was the most. Anyways.
Yep. We're gonna get that.
That's
Keep
for
that
somebody
in
else to
back
find
pocket.
out later. That's a secret tool we'll use later.
Foreshadowing, kids.
Drac will never know.
Mm-mm. I mean, eventually.
We'd have to find a way to go, Eva, found out those memories.
You have to read Red's book to find out.
True, true.
How good are you at stealing it out from under her? Because that's the only way you're gonna see it.
Oh.
Okay, he has a rule about that. He will not steal from his crew, regardless of what it is.
Regardless of the fact he has a key that can open any door.
Yep. Remember though, I had to relock that door. The key doesn't lock it. But I have thieves' tools for that, so therefore.
First time these tools have ever been used to lock a door.
No.
Day passes.
Mhm.
Sun turns to night.
And Red goes to find Eva.
I would say best time probably on second watch.
Okay. Yeah.
Drakkix always takes first, and Zahn always takes last.
I thought
No,
Red
Red
always
takes
took
first.
first
Red
because
always takes
she
first.
can't
Red takes first because
see
she
at
can.
night.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My sorry.
Yeah, Doc took second, usually.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would be after Drakkix finally relinquishes his helm.
Yeah.
Right.
Even then, like if Red ever said, "Can I get some privacy?" he would like leave, give her that privacy.
Well,
Before we
unless
move
she
on, I
needs
do
to be
have
on
one-
deck.
I do have one question for you, Drakkix.
Mm-hmm.
How often do you fall asleep at the helm? Not during your watch, just like when it's late in the day, you know.
No. Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
No. It's okay. So this is where the little personality quirk is the fact that he doesn't sleep while he's technically driving, you know,
hmm
because he has to keep an eye on the cloud sea, making sure, like, yes, he trusts his crew, but at the same time, it's more of a I always need to be mindful type of situation.
Drax is an anxious driver.
Yeah. Think about if you think about like all the misadventures he's had, he understands like you always got to keep an eye
With just
open.
this crew.
Yeah. Adding in everything that he did with Breeze, that's just like makes it explains the reason why it's like I will not fall asleep at the wheel.
Got
No. And if he starts to feel it, everybody just sees his tail come up and just go, okay, enough. I'm awake. Let's go. But like whenever he like one of them goes like, oh, can I like man the helm? He's like, okay. Then he goes down, takes a nap, and comes back like about an hour later. It's just like, okay, you good? Okay.
I feel like Drax
yeah.
would come to dock sometimes for like smelling salts.
Occasionally, they're in his pocket now.
Yeah.
He's just like,
There's
"Can I
just like
just-"
a half vial with a little stopper in it.
yeah. It's just like it's getting bad. I'm good.
Any
That's
outsider who sees it is like, he's got a drug addiction, guys.
This is an intervention.
Drakex, you hand off any information to Red, and you head downstairs.
Yeah.
As the sun is going down, there's still some daylight for you, Red.
Yeah.
But again, the clouds up here, due to the nature of how everything has happened in this world over the last 200-300 years, mostly you have a kind of a thick fog looking texture. Some, and all of you would have learned by now, that the big, fluffy, lovely clouds are not fun to steer through.
No. Yep, we know this now.
The ship is enchanted for buoyancy in the clouds. You hit those, you're going up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one thing that they've all noticed is the fact that Drac always tries to get around those and never go through them. I'm pretty sure they were like, why? I don't get it. The times that he takes a nap, oh, one's there. Let me try. Okay, no.
Scene around you is quiet, serene. Not an island anywhere in sight. This has kind of been the past week, honestly. Maybe a ship here or there, but honestly, you certainly feel like you're off of a beaten course upon the Cloud Ocean.
She is going to send a message up to Eva, whom I'm assuming is in the crow's nest.
You would be correct.
I think Eva has like stashed like food, books, water.
Little blanket.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got plenty of stuff. She hasn't even touched her warlock book.
Could we have a conversation down here?
Sure. You should probably wake up someone to cover you then.
I mean, I'm still going to watch, and there's two of us up here. I mean, if you prefer, we could always have this conversation when someone else is on watch and just go
I
to our room,
figure you probably want this to be somewhere quiet.
right? I mean, nobody else is up here. And they already know a lot anyhow.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
Right.
And Eva will very easily and quickly spider climb her way down the mast because
Do you
she
climb or
is
just walk?
basically walking,
Yeah.
half sprinting, but like not really putting effort
You watch
into
as
it.
she just straight up 90 degrees off the crow's nest and just walks down.
Yep. And Red has this kind of affectionate smile when she does that. So I told you that I needed some time to think about all the things that may happen.
Mhm.
And I'm still no closer to reaching any sort of conclusion about any of it. But I don't know. We already talked about it. But I think maybe talking some more might help.
What is it that you want?
I don't know.
You do. What is it that you want to happen?
I mean, in a perfect world, get all of my powers back with no side effects. I don't know if that's possible, though. What if we get there and we find somehow that the powers I've been regaining have weakened whatever is holding that entity back? What if we get there and we figure out that we have a very short time to solve the problem, and if we don't solve the problem, either it gets out or I have to put myself back in that situation?
What do you think would be the worst case scenario?
Worst case scenario. Finding out for sure that my powers will dwindle until I am mortal. Or finding out I do need to put all of my powers back in to hold it at bay, because there's no way to kill it. Now, I don't think that's really the case, but I mean, putting myself back there could possibly have to be a short-term solution until we can figure out how to contain it without me. I say short-term, but I don't know. Or finding out that all of my powers are gone forever. Finding out that I'll never be able to fly again. Finding out that whatever it is will keep me from you. So many worst case scenarios. It's gotten to the point where I'm not sleeping well, which I know you can probably tell. And you know, I'm not known to be someone who's scared of much, if anything. But I'm afraid of what we might find there. And afraid of what the consequences could be.
Assuming you did have to give all of your powers back,
Right.
your power still comes from your bloodline, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the only way that you get magic or power.
Right. I mean, I could always alter course, I suppose, but, well, I mean, I could probably learn something new. But
Would you like to learn about our Lord and Savior, the Grey King?
you know, I've not heard you speak much about them. Why don't you tell me some?
Because I'm still figuring that out myself.
I mean, if I was to lose all of that, whether
That
be...
doesn't take away your personality. That doesn't take away the memories that we've made. You can still be yourself in a different form.
True, I suppose.
And you've seen the lengths that I've gone to protect Cassandra.
Right.
I will go to many, many more lengths if it means that it's going to keep us together. Because I will burn the world for the both of you. And I will use your fire to do it if I have to. I do not care.
You know, I do have this handy little ring. It's got a bunch of fire in it.
Unfortunately, I'm all full, I think. I'm just saying, I understand the fear, and I think
Right.
it's good to acknowledge the thoughts, acknowledge the emotions. I've been in your place so many times. Who am I? What am I? What happens if I disappear? What happens if I change? We don't know the answers.
Right.
Son nearly lost everything of who she was. But at the same time, we are stronger together than we are apart. We've seen this again and again.
Right. You're right, of course.
I'm not saying don't be afraid because I can't stop that.
Right.
But we'll face it all together. And if we unleash hell on the sky or world or whatever's below us,
Mm-hmm.
they can figure out how to deal with it.
Right.
If it comes for us, we'll figure out how to deal with it. You know? Kind of just a little bit of one step at a time. Besides, if you do get all your Phoenix powers back, and you're immortal, and you're a freaking celestial being, imagine how powerful you're gonna be.
Right, but that's a best case scenario. That's not.
I mean, even if we unleash hell, now we have something holy to fight it with, right?
Also fair. But it did take Dragon and what was it? Giant?
Dragon,
Along with
giant,
me.
elf, and phoenix, or something like that.
Right.
Roll a history check.
I am not wasting my inspiration on that.
No, don't worry about it.
Aha! 5.
Oh, 15.
15.
Yes.
Dragon. Jin.
Ooh.
It was.
And
Dragon, Jin, elves, phoenix.
Yeah.
Elves and Phoenix. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Shin, not giant.
The elves don't really count. Are you trying to remember just the barrier or everything?
Oh, the barrier would be
Just the barrier. That's
Dragon,
the Phoenix,
Jin,
the dragon,
Phoenix.
and the Jin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I would need both of those, and I don't remember the last time I've seen a dragon origin.
Are you kidding? There's one of them's our captain.
I mean, that's a dragon born, not a dragon. There is a difference. He might be an
Listen.
overgrown lizard, but dragons are huge overgrown lizards.
I wouldn't put it out of his reach.
I mean, fair.
If you can become a firebird of holy death, he can become a dragon in the end.
I mean, that's certainly true.
Drakex.
I said nothing.
Yep.
Said nothing.
Well, I do feel
Jin,
better for whatever it's worth.
Jin, I don't know about, but we'll figure it out.
Right.
We just,
Okay.
make some powerful friends, pull some favors, and
Pull
save the
some
world.
favors for a gin?
I don't know. Or we find somebody who knows a Jin, or we find somebody who can become a Jin. I don't know.
Right.
I'm just saying, one step at a time.
And the first step is going home.
Yep. To the temple. But like I said, change isn't all bad. And if you decide that you want to give up that power to keep this thing under wraps, that doesn't change you. And you are what is important to me.
Even at less than I should be.
Even at nothing. Because
Alright.
that's where I was.
You've
you didn't
never
give up
been
on
nothing
me.
in your entire life.
Excuse you, you have no idea.
It's impossible.
I was raised by humans. They're boring.
I mean, and?
Yeah, so I had to also be nothing
Okay,
to
I
fit in
see
with
your
the humans.
point. I see your point.
I resent this.
Not
thing.
everyone's Doc, all right? Listen, Rot, I'm getting there. Calm down.
I was waiting for that, in all honesty.
All right.
Not everyone can be a necromancer who deals with toxology and plants and languages and, you know, some humans are just human.
Right. Well, I suppose. In any event, it did help me feel better, so thank you.
Anytime. I don't have to stay up all night, you know.
I
If it
know
would
you
help.
don't. I have missed you.
Well then, let's go wake up our lovely friend, have them take watch. And you and I can go get some sleep. Sounds like you need it. Listen here, Zon.
I saw that.
You are not one to speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't know what they're doing at night.
Don't need to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think we can't hear
Yeah,
what's happening
we
through
know
those
the effect that
floorboards?
silence has been cast before you guys go to sleep.
Listen, when I get the silence spell, you will never know.
When? That's the key word. You don't know
Uh-huh.
it yet.
Doc, you find a spell scroll. No, I'm kidding.
You know, I do plan on buying spell scrolls next island.
In a shady shop in behind the door of the magazines.
I found someone's
boy.
stash.
Ugh.
It says arcane practitioners only.
I will wake up Drakix for shift 2 and drag Dear Red back to bed because apparently this one is sleep deprived and that's not
Okay.
allowed.
Alrighty then. Well, that's a good place to take our break.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Cool.
So we're going to go take a quick 10-15 minute break. We'll be back and we're going to go get some snacks and some water. And you should do the same thing because D&D and snacks go together. They are friends. We'll see you guys when we get back. welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out during our break. Hopefully, you went and got snacks like I did. I had a unnamed, delicious cookie treat from a very predominant yellow packaging that has 2 graham crackers with some icing in the middle. But they don't sponsor my paycheck, so they're not going to get mentioned.
If only.
That'd be a crazy tie-in if they did.
Yes.
All of a sudden, we just get
Yeah.
Me?
Alright then. As your conversation is ended, you get Drakix. The watch ends. The next few days are probably, I wouldn't say tense, but apprehensive, as the ship draws closer to the coin on the map. And then, in the morning, 3rd day, the ship and the coin are directly over each other on your navigator's map.
Drac is going to stop the ship.
You look around. There is nothing.
He has an answer to this. He's going to grab a rope, walk directly to Ava, and be like, "Hi, you want to take a walk?" And this is just in case, like, the spells fall, like, you lose your grip, even though I highly doubt it, but it's a precaution, because I don't want Red to be mad at me later. And he knows the fact that she's glaring at him, but he's just looking at Ava, just like with the straightest face, just like...
I have an entire broom that flies.
Yes. But the problem with this, and he looks over very calmly, says, in case it's dark under the clouds, you can't see. And if that loses power as she's flying it, she still needs the rope on her. Precautionary measures.
How long is the rope?
When you look,
What's long enough?
there's about 5 of them there, just in case, already knotted together.
It's 50 foot a knot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's 50. It's like pretty much like
50-ish.
5 of them?
it's
Yeah,
like
250
48
feet, yeah.
before the knot. He makes sure like there's 2 feet just to make sure that the knot is tight enough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like 48, 48.
240. It's like 240.
Okay, so it's 240 feet of
Yeah.
rope.
Right.
It's enough to get like around the bottom of the ship and back up 3 times.
So, do you want me to not only walk down the side of the ship, but just dangle down there? I'm not quite.
Just when you get to the bottom, take a look, come back. This is just a precaution in case you accidentally lose traction.
Okay, but what if I purposely lose traction?
You still have the rope on you, so therefore we can catch you. That's not a problem.
See, Eva's
Cool.
gonna get to have all the fun. Just get to sit up here on the ship. It's fine.
I'm sorry. You know what? He just looks over to Zahn. Zahn, do you want to jump off the ship?
I do.
Come here.
Okay. She'll go over.
And he just immediately ties this around her waist
Yep.
and cinches it as tight as possible.
Yes.
So you'll feel like a little like pinch from the rope against
Oh,
your
yeah.
side.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, and then also he kind of like puts his foot on your hip and he just pulls just to
Yep.
make sure it's tight enough. He's just
Okay.
like,
Yep.
okay, I'm happy
Thanks.
now.
Thanks.
As a
Cool.
precaution,
Yeah.
I do think she should take the ring of feather falling.
I mean, it's not really going to help, is it?
It will let her, if there is surface beneath these clouds, she can
All
stop
right,
the momentum.
I'll be fine.
Yeah, as he says that, he already immediately just like holds the ring in his hand.
Do I
He's
have
just like-
to attune to it?
Yeah, it's gonna take a little while.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine.
What?
I'll be fine.
Or take the damn broom.
Okay, I'll take the broom. She unhooks the mask from her side and gives it to Doc and takes off the goggles off his head and puts those on. I don't want to, lose the mask if, goggles are fine. Are we good? Broom,
Spread
goggles.
hands over the broom.
Drac is immediately like walking towards the mast, grabbing the rope, pulling like enough slack so it's like 100 feet just start bunched up currently as a precaution.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like settles right against the mast, 1 foot on it, the other bunch of it on his arm. He's like, okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Are we good?
I'll probably at least walk down the hole with you. If you go further than that, no promises.
Okay, cool. Just gonna walk over to Doc, grab size of his face, kiss him, walk over the edge, and just whoop right over. It's fine. Look, she saw the guys.
Just checking some mathematical numbers.
He's like, how far are we? How high is the ship from the Cloud Sea?
With her 300 feet of dark vision, or it's actually 120, but Eva will go behind Zahn.
Okay. The unique
Just
challenge
watch
presented by delving into the cloud ocean is that dark vision, unfortunately, does not have much assistance here, as you are basically snowblind.
Oh yeah.
It's less for the dark vision, but more for the in case there's something like a shadow or, anything that looms out in the snowblind.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Just think of like sunglasses, It just helps against the glare. A tiny bit.
Kind of, yeah. And since she can go out a lot further than the rest of the crew, she, in theory, would see it from further away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Doc is going to keep mental note of the length of rope, how much is being used until it stops.
So Eva, are you just going to stop on the keel, basically?
Yeah.
Okay. I would say out to about like 5-ish feet, you can see each other, so you'd stay pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
But you guys get to the keel.
How much rope did you give Zahn?
She currently has 100 feet that is loose.
Oh, so she's
So-
just falling 100 feet.
Oh,
You just threw yourself off the edge of the ship,
yeah,
so
you
who
did
knows
jump.
where you landed?
Did you go with the broom?
Yes,
You
I
did.
went with the broom.
Do you
Noticing that
activate
she's
the broom.
noticing that she's still falling and not stopping after like 30, 40.
You did see the bundle that's in front of
50.
him, so she knows.
Oh yeah.
She's like,
You're
gets
watching.
on the broom. Gets on the broom.
Okay.
Drac is just like as it gets further and further along, he slowly starts to also like kind of like put it over a bit of the mat. Like in the center of the masting, there's usually like little pegs to help with the ropes.
Mhm.
He's slowly starting to feed it through there and kind of like putting it over. And
Did you not tie this before she
oh no,
jumped?
it's tied to him and tied to the mat. He made sure of the fact that he's not losing a crewmate, but
Red,
he also
did
doesn't
you-
know how far down it is.
Red, did you give Leviathan the command word?
Hasn't Leviathan ridden it before?
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
But Doc
She-
drove
she-
it.
yeah, she ferried
She's ridden with Doc.
Cass.
I always ask fun questions.
Oh yeah,
So I'm sure she's heard Doc say it.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, she's
Yeah.
heard it.
It's a word in Elvish.
You
Yeah.
activate the broom, and your
Mhm.
descent stops.
Yeah. She's like, okay, this.
I
Ooh.
think somewhere deep in the rules, you'd fall like 60 feet around or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's much
so-
more, but yes,
How? It's
Terminal
much more.
velocity.
it's like 300 feet a second.
Oh,
It depends on the. Well, no, there's a build up to it. You don't immediately hit terminal velocity.
Yeah.
anyways. we'll say you went 60 feet, and that's when you're like, well, it's time to get the broom going.
Yep, pretty much. She's like, I'm not stopping. Okay.
So you watch the rope go pretty much like the momentum starts carrying it over the ledge, but it doesn't like go tight at any point. It just stops dropping.
Internally, Drac is just like, she realized the danger, turned on the broom. Okay, we're good.
Turned on the broom.
Listen, this just is
Hey, there's
first
her
thoughts.
thing.
You know,
It's Drac. It makes sense how he says it.
Yeah.
Doctor is skinny enough. I mean,
God. Yep, cool. All right, that's the way
That's where we're going this
today.
session.
Yep.
Okay.
that's where we're going.
Hey.
Brought to you by Snack Time.
I have the broom.
That's gonna be our official sponsor. It's just Snack Time. All right. As you are down here, again, you've got about maybe 5 feet of decent vision before it is just. At this point, you're 60 feet down. It's starting to get a combination of dark and blind.
Hmm.
It's not fully dark yet. There's still some sunshine coming through.
Yeah.
But these are clouds. This is not the water.
Yep.
You don't have the same level of forgiveness. I'd argue it's probably actually pretty dark already.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
I've flown through a cloud before. It is very dark.
You're dark.
It's dark.
There is no sound down here with you.
She's gonna continue
Because
lower.
you don't have like water to fill your ears
Yeah.
with and give you. It's just in the air.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah. She'll continue going down.
Okay.
And once she feels that like 100 feet just stop, she'll give it like 2 tugs.
You get to 100 feet.
Yep. She'll tug the rope.
Drac feels the tugs, kind of like thinks. Tugs 3, and then inside of his head he just goes, "Shit, I didn't tell her how many tugs." All right, we'll figure this thing out later.
How many tugs? How many tugs? I can tell there.
It would be 3 is just confirmation from topside, but it's 1 if there's if everything's fine. 2 is I'm down, and then 3 is holy. Anything more than 2 from her end is holy shit, holy shit, holy shit.
What? Okay, so what would be the tug? So 1 tug to confirm she's safe.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
What if she
2
needs
is
more rope?
I'm on something solid
Okay. Okay. So
Right.
besides the broom.
Well, I could
And
always, well,
Yeah.
message.
Give it a
She
But that
remembered
only
it?
works. No, it doesn't have to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know she's 100
direction.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the range is 120.
There you go.
go for it.
She will send a message to Zahn.
You stand to the edge and you just look straight down.
Mm,
He was just like arms crossed, chilling next to Zahn.
Oh, you went with her on the broom?
She just walked off the side. So
Zahn's 100 feet down.
Below the
Yeah.
ship.
I thought we decided this ship was fucking massive. How big is it from the deck to the keel?
Oh, more than 100 feet.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. She would just be chilling next to Zahn until Zahn runs out of rope or Eva finds the keel. You're only going straight down until the ship starts to curve.
No, Zahn. Oh, okay.
Physics, you go off the side of the deck, the rope swings you down, so you're going down the side of the ship.
Yeah. She's 100 feet down. It's not 100 feet deep on the ship.
I thought we said that the ship was only 50 feet tall from the keel to the main deck.
Yeah.
That
Or
makes
is
that
that- never mind.
conversation then.
Because we had this conversation because of the when Doc jumped off to prepare it.
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay.
We only need 1 length of rope, which is 50 feet of rope
Yes.
to do it.
I may not have been present for that. My apologies.
That is a-okay.
It's all good.
It's okay.
So she will relay the whole 1 tug, 2 tug, crazy tug thing.
Okay.
Can she reply to this?
Yeah, it's a message.
So, what if I need more rope? Like, 7?
Okay, so 3 tugs is more rope, and then 4 more is oh shit.
So 3 tugs is more rope, 4
Okay.
tugs is oh shit, oh shit.
Okay,
Right?
cool.
Right. Okay. I
One.
won't be able to talk to you like this
Okay.
after a few more feet, probably.
Okay. I'll say it's very dark. It's very quiet.
Mm.
It's very eerie. But I'm
Be
alive.
careful.
I
Well, I mean, I figured you were alive since you were responding. It's
yeah.
kind of-
I mean, who knows? Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's somebody that's taken over. No, it's me.
No,
Anywho.
no, because that's not how message works. Anyway.
Right. Magic.
Right. Magic.
Right. Right. Okay.
Oh god.
Yep. Let's do this. She'll tug once, wait a moment, and then tug 4 times. 3 times. 3 times. Not 4
What?
times.
Jack just starts to feed her rope slowly.
It's fine.
Oh god, this is the chaos of this team. It's just so beautiful.
I should've
It's
gone
like
over the
she
side.
was about to do the 4th, and she's like, "Oh no, 3, nope."
Three. Stop at
All
3.
Yep.
Do you have more rope to give her?
Yeah, there's still 240 feet.
Okay.
140.
He's slowly.
Do you
Yeah.
just throw it all over?
No. He's slowly supposed to feed it over.
Zon will continue.
Like the 100 was enough to give enough slack for her to at least get a good distance and see maybe by chance. But like anything more than that, he slowly started to feel it, and she would feel the slack coming through on the rope.
Mm-hmm. She'll slowly go down with it, kind of keeping pace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doc's still mentally keeping track of how much rope length is being used.
You get to the end of the rope Livizon.
Mm-hmm.
You are 240 some odd feet
Uh-huh.
down.
Uh-huh.
It is dark. The dark vision allotted to you is probably more horrifying because you are dark in an area that has things around it to affect the dark vision. So it's just black. There's no shades of gray. There is nothing.
That
With
is
the deepest sounds
Oh man.
240 feet beneath the cloud ocean surface. You hear things.
Do they sound like they're getting closer?
Nope.
I think she's just gonna wait there for a little bit, just kind of listening, seeing if she can hear anything,
Okay.
see if anything moves past her vision. She'll give 1 tug, noting that she's okay.
Okay.
He would relay that to the team. Even like everybody sees like the tug, he's like, she's fine.
Oh no.
Maybe not so much anymore.
Something hits you. You don't take damage,
Okay.
but something like something stone
Oh.
I was gonna
smacks
ask if it was
against
a
you.
fish.
How can she catch it?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, she's gonna try and catch it.
Okay.
She doesn't know what it is.
as you cross your feet at the ankles to hang onto the broom and you reach out with your hands, you don't have the wingspan required to grab onto something.
Oh shit.
As you just feel this stone piece just scrape past you.
What?
Okay.
Can she fly up a little bit and kind of like feel along it and like get a sense?
He has the broom and 240 feet
Yeah, so I
complete
can.
of rope. How much lateral movement would she have? That she still doesn't have.
As what?
She has lateral movement with the broom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can go up, down, left, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
50
she's
feet
gonna
around.
go up and try and feel.
Okay. You try and like trace this object up. Eventually, you do. There is an angle.
Yeah.
You get on top, and you start trying to feel around, and you can. It's your widest width.
Yeah.
Your fingertips of your middle finger barely grab onto whatever it is.
Whoa. Okay. She knows there's the limit on this broom. This clearly will not go up with her.
Mhm.
Does it seem to be sentient?
It's something made of stone, and it is moving past you.
She's gonna real quick. Because she knows that she has some sort of movement. She's gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Okay. Can you cast it, or you can only cast as a ritual?
Only as a ritual.
Okay.
She doesn't know if it'll be here in 10 minutes, but we'll see.
You get the sense with its speed is not great,
Yeah.
but it was enough to startle you.
Yeah.
But you don't feel you could complete the spell before whatever this is will be gone.
She'll still cast it, because who knows?
Okay. Whatever object you had encountered leaves your grasp.
So weird.
Some
Okay.
just snapped into the side of the temple.
You finish casting the spell.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel your senses open up with that
Yep.
familiar connection to the animal world.
Yep. Hello? Is there anything out there?
God, that's the worst question.
It's not.
I'm not even upset about it.
She'll find something. Maybe.
Oh,
Yep.
Who knows?
Bunch of fish.
Something.
bunch of fish.
Yep.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. King. What are you? Existential crisis.
I don't think if it's a small fish, it's a fish in general. I don't think it has the capability to answer that question.
Oh no!
Tiny fish has this existential crisis. What am I?
Can you come towards the voice?
And you come towards the light.
voice.
Keep talking. I'm scared.
Hi. My name's Levikazan.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm not used to being in whatever area this is. It's very dark.
I'm not used to hearing things.
I'm sorry. I'm really nice, I swear.
That's not good.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh god.
Oh God Almighty! I'm really
I'd like to
nice.
use my help dice.
Sure.
Holy shit!
9?
9.
9.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Ha, what's it like down here?
Dark.
Yeah. Do you
Eventually, you feel something latch onto your arm.
Oh. Okay. Just gonna
As you
look.
look up and you kind of get it close.
Yeah.
You see these long, spindly appendages covered in these chitinous, spiny, natural armor. You can see two beady eyes staring at you with these giant, like, tendril teeth. Hi.
Hi. Zon would not be freaking out. She's not scared of this shit. Me, on the other hand.
Nutmeg's not doing so hot.
No.
No. She's like, oh. Huh. Do you want to go up and see the
No, too bright.
too bright? Oh, okay. You can hide in
down
my
here.
cloak here if you want.
What's a cloak?
Wee.
Look at the skin pouch.
The skin pouch.
Yes.
Wrong, to be fair.
Yes, but it's not skin. Where I come from. Do you
You're
want to?
weird.
I know. I know. You're weird to me. I'm weird to you. I get it. Do you want to hitch a ride and see what's above?
No.
No. Okay. Sure. Okay. What else is around here? Have you seen a floating island, like a temple on it?
What's a temple?
Stone buildings, stone.
Oh, like rocks?
Big rocks. Big rocks.
Big rocks.
Yeah. Have you seen it?
That's what the good food is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's further down.
Further down. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
what's the good food?
Really, really tasty little bugs.
Bugs. How big are the
Mhm.
bugs?
About your head.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. What are bugs? No, we know what bugs are. They probably have bugs on islands,
Yeah.
but not as big. Okay.
No.
Cool. Okay. Huh.
You knew we
Big
didn't have
building.
bugs on the island. You've seen bugs on our trip to the other world.
Yeah, I
True.
was about to say the same thing.
True. Lower below. Okay. How far?
Bar.
How to describe time to a crustacean?
I have
Okay.
your answer, but I can't tell you.
I know, right?
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool. Oh, do I? Oh, I
Actually, hold
had
on.
an idea and I don't know if I should do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Highs, she does it. Fuck.
Oh no.
We're eating well tonight, boys. She's good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How much time has passed so far since you last tugged the rope?
10.
Probably been about 20, 30 minutes.
Doc is sending a message and the sending spell to her.
Okay.
Yep.
Zon, are you alright? It's been a minute since we last had contact with you. You alright? You find anything?
Oh, yes. I'm live. Sorry. Weird crab thing. I kind of want to bring it up for dinner. And
You know, how
I'll
long
probably- Temple is lower than I am. Doc.
Alright. Getting that message back. She's found a Okay, quick question. Do we have a word for lobsters or no? I know players do, but will we actually know to call them lobsters?
I would say that there are varying types of fish, crustaceans, things like that. Their names may change, but I'm not going to sit here and just make up hundreds of thousands of names for everyday things. So,
That's right.
sky lobster,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
sky crab, cloud crab.
Clap,
Okay.
clap.
Zon's found some sort of crab thing. She says it's the temple is further below than what she's currently at. We don't know how much further below. She also wants to bring the crab back up to us for dinner.
For
As
It's Zon.
what kind of for dinner? There's a couple of kinds of for dinner, to be honest.
It's Zon.
True.
There's really only one for dinner she's thinking about.
It's an animal type of creature, so
I'm aware.
I imagine she's talking to it too.
Right.
Kind of, and drag
Oh,
underneath
that's
his
the problem.
underneath his breath. That makes it even weirder.
Right. How many times can you do that? Just curious.
Well, if I want to use all my capabilities, I have 3 more uses of it.
Right.
I've already used one of my needs on Bob today, as usual.
Right. Probably bringing the crustacean to dinner is not a good idea.
Mhm.
Probably.
You didn't say how big it was, so if it's bigger than I'd say her arm, probably don't try.
Right.
So I'll relay that to her. And you want me to tell her to come back up?
Yeah.
Because
If it's deep.
we don't have enough rope to get down there, it seems.
Right. That does present a problem.
Well, we at least have an idea for how much we would need. At very least double,
Right.
probably triple, honestly,
Well,
just to be sure.
how much can you fabricate?
Well, we don't have the raw materials for me to do it, but I could fabricate. I can do 8 5-foot cubes. I think of it. So that's
It's a lot of fucking rope.
That is a lot of rope.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I need hemp or something that makes rope to do it. I can't just take anything and do it.
Right. Well, we should probably get her back up here. Who knows what all is down there, especially if she's already
Mhm.
talking to an animal.
Yeah, just try something else down there as well.
Right.
I-
Things like sky sharks, I'm sure.
Well, I'm sure Sky Sharks should be the last of our worries. Honestly,
Yeah, probably.
we've dealt with them. They're not as dangerous to us, and especially to Zon.
Hmm.
Not something bigger probably would cause a problem though.
Right. So yes, back up. No crustacean.
Okay. Recast sending.
Love this.
All right. Well, you should head back up. I don't think you should try to bring your friend, unless he's smaller than your arm. Also,
More.
if you think it would be easier.
Oh, also if. That's it.
All right.
Also,
Doc's getting used to it, to be fair.
yeah.
Second time casting it.
As you're casting, you feel the magic stop. Like, oh shit.
Oh.
I really need to get better at this.
I gotta get better at this.
Right, Fred. What is your name?
You are still sending back to him.
No, she can
Oh.
like
it mental?
choose to when to reply, I think.
I don't know. I don't think that works that way. I think it's like whatever you
Does
say
not.
next.
Well,
Don't immediately respond. You can't respond.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
you have to
Yeah.
respond or not respond at all.
Yep.
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so Okay.
I love that Doc would get that answer from Zon though, because she wouldn't.
Would she
She
though?
wouldn't. I mean, does Zon have the knowledge to understand 2 spells?
She's
at
only
once?
used her sending stone to talk to her sister, and that's been
Yeah.
very clear when it's active, though.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
true, yeah.
Yeah, she has the sending stone, so.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
That's the first time the spell being used on her, as far as I'm aware.
No crab. Bigger than forearm. Noted. I'll head up as soon as I can. Don't worry, we've got dinner for tonight.
Unfortunately.
Love you.
Oh.
Oh, and she's like, okay, nope, you can't message me back again. This is fine. Alrighty, buddy. Let's go for a
Is that my
ride.
name?
Yeah, your name's Buddy. Let's
My
go,
name's Buddy.
Buddy. Alrighty, let's go.
Okay.
Whoop. But she'll cover him in the cloak, like, oh yeah, totally protecting you.
Okay. As you go to put him in the cloak,
Uh-huh.
you realize whatever you've been conversing with is just a top section. As you pull the creature in, your hand reaches the backside of whatever this appendage is, and you feel a snake-like muscle structure leading away from this head element.
It's like, huh. You know, it's probably too bright up there for you.
Yeah, too bright.
Okay.
Buddy does not want to go.
Okay. Is that your tail, body? What? How long?
That's my neck.
That's your neck. How big
You
is
want to
your
see the
body?
rest of me?
Sure.
Okay. You are pulled. The rope snaps.
How hard is dragged into this mast without force?
Oh, you just wow.
Everybody else is probably like, looking overboard, just like, oh, I wonder what's going on. Boom! Ow! Boom!
How big of a crag is in that mask now?
This is a dragonborn face indentation. You are pulled rapidly. Not far, just far enough to snap the rope.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And you are just shoved against this hard chitinous shell.
Oh boy.
In the darkness, you just see gray.
I was about to say, you probably see just shadows all around you.
What is she like walking on?
No, you're on the broom still.
Better be.
Oh wow. You are
Like you're hovering next to it.
Uh-huh.
Because it doesn't know you
Yeah.
can or can't swim
Yeah.
without a broom.
Yeah. She's
Or beautiful,
gonna
it knows.
put a hand and fly along and see how big this body is.
So the body isn't large enough to where it could eat you in one go
Okay.
due to the restrictions of the mouth.
Yeah.
But its body is probably slightly larger than yours. The strange part is just the neck-like appendage
Yeah.
that connects the body to the head.
Like
Uh-huh.
a mosasaurus.
Okay. Wow, you are big buddy. Big buddy.
Big buddy.
Big buddy. Are there tinier ones than you, or are you the biggest?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Okay. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Well, I'm gonna go. I'll see you around, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Have fun. My name's
Mhm.
Levikazan. Your buddy.
I'm buddy.
Your buddy. Okay. She's gonna just fly right back up.
What have you guys been doing up top?
Panicking.
Breaking the fuck out.
Doc is about to jump off the ship.
She is
I
dashing.
I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. Drac is just probably just like still laying on the deck right now for a moment, just still
getting air.
dazed, and then eventually just slowly starts to get up and just like looks at the imprint, then looks over to Red. Well, I think we found your eye, your temple, or
Ru-
something else.
Something
Ow.
big.
Eva,
Hmm.
as you have been on the keel, upside down, waiting, little fish, little skyfish, like tiny little like krill almost, have just been like swimming by, peacefully.
Mhm. Cool.
And all of a sudden, they scatter.
Scatter which direction?
Just blind chaos away.
True panic.
No, I understand that, but like, are they scattering towards the ship or like away from the ship?
Away from the ship.
Okay.
Zahn,
Uh-huh.
are you quiet in your ascent?
No. Well,
What are you
okay.
doing?
Okay. I'd say for the first like few seconds, she's
Mhm.
like, just get out, just get out, just get out. And this is nope. It's not it's so weird. He's like, I think she can't even see anybody, so she can't do her telepathy. She's just gonna like, I'm alive, it's okay, I'm alive. I'm coming.
Eva, you begin to hear off in the distance. I'm alive. I'm alive. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm alive. I'm alive. It's okay.
I don't want to be down there anymore.
You have a broom, you can fly back up.
I'm flying. And she is like, it's not fast enough. She's flying up. She doesn't know where the clouds end. So she's just flying up and she's just gonna fall onto the deck of the ship.
Okay.
When the fish scatter, I rolled an intelligence check for Eva.
Mhm.
Eva's not familiar with the ocean. Never liked it. Very traumatized by it.
Mhm.
But she knows that prey run from predators.
Mhm.
And she would start scaling her way back up to the deck.
Okay.
Because when the prey scatter, there's something pretty big behind it.
Okay.
Even
So-
as Zahn is screaming, it's not
Leviticus
fast
on
enough."
you sploosh out of the cloud ocean.
Yep.
There's an uproar of clouds that fall behind you for a moment.
Yep.
They very slowly settle back down. Eva, you just calmly just
Fast walk back up.
walk your way back up.
As Zahn comes skyrocketing past me.
Yep.
Red's probably had to stop Doc from jumping off.
Yep.
Probably. In
You
all
see Doc
honesty,
is 1 foot on the railing.
It's
Like, let
probably
me go.
both of them.
I must go.
I can get us both out. Don't worry.
She has the broom. She's fine.
And I feel like it's a sploosh and then just nosedive onto the dock.
You pull back
deck.
on the
Yeah.
broom, do like the backwards arc, you get over the ship.
Oh
and
no,
just
she
drop.
doesn't care. She just tumbles and lands.
Okay.
Be careful of my
She'll
broom.
hold the broom up. It's okay.
Right. Are you okay?
Yes. It was
Why
very
I'm just
weird.
gonna
Sounds
raise
Doc,
an
like
eyebrow
Doc
at
doesn't
that.
care what she says. She's moving over to her to check her.
I'm alive. The weird crab thing was not a weird crab thing.
Right.
It was okay. Look, it latched onto my arm. and it was like, the size of my arm. So I'm like, okay, I'll bring it up for dinner. And, I started, packing away.
It said
It had
not
a
the size of
neck.
your arm.
It had a neck. And it
Wait,
continued.
okay,
And then it had a
Important.
body.
important.
Mhm.
With that description, does Drac recognize the creature by story or personally or?
Make a history check.
Or is this a new fisherman tale he can tell?
Uh-huh. A thing that clinged onto someone's arm
That
with
is
a
a
neck and a body.
19.
The 19, there are certainly sailors' tales about creatures in the depths. One being saying, watch out for the false crab, as it lures you in with its seemingly small appearance and then strikes.
Ooh.
He's going to look at Zom.
Huh?
It's like, beware of the false crab beneath the seas. It will lure you in and take you with ease.
An angler crab.
Yeah. It's an angler crab.
He's going to look at
Official
Zom.
name from now on.
She probably still has the rope tied around her.
Reasons
Yeah.
to play a bard 101.
He's going to untie the rope
Mhm.
from her waist, which he made sure was solid.
Oh, yeah.
Hand that off to Doc,
To mend.
and he just starts pulling up the other side after a while. And then he's just going to sit at the mast and just be like, softly, I almost lost her to an angler crab.
What? An angler crab? You've heard of this thing?
Uh-huh.
What does it do? What? Okay, it had a really weird body. It was a big body. And I also got smacked by this
And then he's
weird-
going to sing the song. It's just like, it's just soft, so it's like a haunting melody. But he's just like far, like just 1,000-yard stare over the edge. He's like, there's an angler crab.
Well-
What else is there gonna be?
I named him
Probably
Buddy.
worse things.
Sorry, what?
What?
Sorry.
You named it.
Right. Are we surprised? This is Zon.
Oh no!
Look,
Wait, did she mention something about bringing it for dinner too?
Right.
okay,
we
that
were going
was-
to be the dinner.
look, okay.
Yeah, clearly.
Okay. All of this was before I knew that it had like a snake-like neck and then another body and that. So, okay. My bad. But I also got smacked by this weird stone thing, like it was really big. I don't know if it was just stone or like I don't know.
Oh, I can't believe I'm asking this. Did you ask the angler crab where?
Yeah, it said it was
No.
like further down than where we
What-
are.
So
I couldn't describe distance to this weird crab thing.
right.
I c- no, I need
No.
no, I'm
You
not
need
going
a
back
break.
down.
Any brilliant ideas of how to get down there when we can't see it and we don't exactly know how far down it is?
Drac is currently, like, as he sits there and listens to this, just slowly gets into a pensive state. He's just like,
I think we broke
Drac would-
Drax.
Drac would have a good idea of, based on like his understanding of the stories of the angler crab, like how deep they usually live, right?
Mm, they're not common. You have to be down there purposely.
But like he would kind of know like the distance, like the depth that they're like they're supposedly found in, right?
Mhm.
So this is where it's gonna get hard. So roughly about 350. About
Well,
another 100 feet down.
maybe.
I speculate.
I would say double the amount of rope we used and we'll be fine, maybe. So it's 480 feet. So we have some slack at least, or in case something like that happens again, that you don't smack the mast, then I have to repair.
Drake already feels bad, even though it's his ship. He feels terrible.
So, any ideas how to get more rope then?
Hit the island, head to land. It's the best
Right.
idea I got for you because we don't have the raw materials for me to make it for us.
The closest island is what? Loomshire?
Roughly, yeah. Um, so about that, regarding materials,
Hmm.
because there would definitely be basic materials inside the store.
But would you have like hemp?
Yeah, because technically you could use, like, in case the ropes break, that needs to be redone.
That's true.
How much do we have then?
Uh, I'm going to estimate, and I can be corrected on this. Probably 50 feet of rope is probably equal to about 75 pounds. So probably like about another through
Hempen rope is 10
200 pounds.
pounds. 50 feet of
Yeah,
rope is
but
10 pounds.
yes, that's when it's all combined though. But when it's loose and not actually created into the rope, it's going to be.
We could technically. Well, no. Do they have sails on the ship? Yeah, yeah. Mast,
Yeah.
sails, rope.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We could technically just take them from the sails, since we're going to be here a while.
Yeah, Draco's. That's the one thing he doesn't want to do. He's just like, I don't want to
Right.
break down sails. But he's
Never
already
know a
thinking that.
storm. Never know when a storm might form where we're at.
True. But storms, you technically want to pack away the sails, right?
Yes.
So, it's I don't know magic or ships or anything. Can we just reduce the power on the ship that it's being consumed and just slowly lower the ship down?
Yeah, Draco's already thinking that.
Oh,
Which is
boy.
going to give you guys, which is going to give us about roughly 50 feet.
Will
So
it give us
rough.
50 feet or will it if we just continue?
No, it'll drop the main deck down to another 50.
Yeah.
Because remember, we were up, buoyant,
Yeah.
completely.
So why don't we just become non-buoyant
Yeah.
and
Yeah, which is going to drop the ship down.
It's a question of can we get it back up if we get below the clouds?
Right.
Oh, that question.
I'd rather just scavenge
Um,
the rope.
yeah, let's scavenge the rope first. Not destroy the ship in the
okay,
process.
important questions. Important questions that for Drax knowledge.
Mhm.
A. He would definitely have enough supplies in order for this kind of venture due to repairs and all that other jazz, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we have enough supplies to fabricate more rope. That's not an issue. Secondly, does Drac know a way to automate the ship to be, in essence, making the island an anchor point and tugging the ship along?
No.
Okay. So the ship is going to be stable, which is an issue because when we come back, which would mean that somebody has to keep an eye and follow along. Third, Does Drac know the probability of going under the cloud sea with this type of ship that they have and resurfacing above?
No, it's unheard of.
Okay.
Right. Perhaps.
This is out of character. I imagine the ships that do go below the clouds and I'm seeing them merge out of nowhere are not going below the cloud level. There's, yeah,
They're
That way
staying
they're-
somewhere in the middle.
yeah, they're staying somewhere in the middle. That way, they when they reactivate their runes to flow in the thing, they just come back up to the top.
Yeah.
Weird question. Go ahead,
Sure.
Eva.
No, I was going to say we could just try to initiate a controlled descent. We know if we break a rune, the ship will, sink.
Right, it's the getting back up there that's the hard part.
We need clouds below it in order to rise it up. So we can't break the cloud level, which is what we're needing to do here.
I mean, can't either of you, looking at Red or Drakix, just fly and see how deep it is? Then we know how deep we can go.
I
We-
probably could. Your flight is what, a
Limited.
minute? Right.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with the broom, it's not. So
I'm just saying, we don't have to, but we know that
probably could.
we could probably initiate a safe, controlled descent. Yes, getting up would be the hard part. And keeping the ship from falling out of the clouds is also a concern.
I would say if we do it, I would insist on me being the one staying on the ship as much as I'd rather not be. I want to see the temple, but me or Draken
Right.
would be the one staying on the ship at that point.
Perhaps I just go down there really quick and try and figure out how far down it is before we.
Drakix, are you capable of keeping this ship in one spot currently?
In essence, I could, and he kind of would go back up to the helm as the coin is still up there, rearranging the map again and just seeing how
Coin
far.
is no longer there.
Because we're there and therefore pull it.
No.
Right.
It moved
Understand.
past us.
The coin is no longer on the map.
Oh,
Yeah. That's what player is referring to, like with last comment was.
Right.
Mhm.
It's tied to
So-
the island, and therefore it was a one-way gimmick in order to get us there.
Is it though?
I mean,
Drac would look around
Is this
in order
noise
to see
audible?
if it's.
Mhm.
Yes.
Son will go over and check what that noise is.
investigate. Yeah.
You head over and you can hear falling down the steps as Zon and Eva and Red, eventually all of you kind of put a hand up for a moment of silence. And slowly moving down the steps is the coin.
Right. We know it's below us. Is
I-
it?
Don't think it's that. I think it needs to go to the temple.
Dark will grab the coin.
You pick it up, and as you hold it, you can feel it's. I wouldn't say it's heavier than you expected. There's a consistent pull downwards.
Right.
Ah.
So, if one of us was to carry the coin, we could technically take the broom down there and figure out how far down it is.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
have-
Well,
I
Or-
have a couple ideas for it. We can take them.
Other
Go ahead.
if we can just put the ship in place, assuming we don't have the ability to drift off, so to speak,
right.
we can just 2 by 2 and make our way down there. The ship will hopefully be here when we get back. Because the burn
That's
can carry
true.
2 of us except for Zon. Zon being the heaviest could probably take Doc with her at the most. Him being the
Right.
lightest. But
Well, the question still comes of, do you want me to make more rope or not?
I think we should. Just in case.
Doc,
Mm-hmm.
you should make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
that doesn't surprise me.
Mm-mm.
He's holding the coin. The
Yeah.
coin
Yeah.
needs to go.
That's a 16.
16? Okay. You're not sure why, but the rest of you notice Doc begins to hum.
Do any of us
Can-
recognize?
Right, yeah. Considering we're close to the temple and the temple is Red's thing, does she recognize it?
I need everyone except Doctor to make history checks.
Okay, great, goody, lovely, wonderful. I'm glad that
Great,
worked.
good love. You're a dick.
Nah, I don't know shit.
Everyone who doesn't have a modifier in history, make a history check.
Hey, I did okay. It's a 16.
I know nothing. I got a 4.
Eva,
13.
given a profession you've had quite a few years
Formerly.
ago, listening in on this, you recognize this song. It's a tale about the ferryman and his wares.
The ferryman?
A ferryman.
Okay. I was gonna say there's a
No,
difference.
a ferryman and his wares. And how he was, basically it's a kind of a tale like, be cautious as you walk and as you pass over coin, for it may fall into the ocean.
Is that all? Anyway.
Right, so you're humming. Do you feel anything odd?
I'm not humming. What?
Uh-huh.
Right.
Humming a weird tune there, bud.
I was?
Yeah.
I just was examining the coin. I can feel a pull to
Right.
below.
Oh, well, we already know it's down there. The problem is getting there.
I have a question for the DM. Can I try to make an arcane connection to this coin and try to use it as a means of like pinpointing where it wants to go?
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. This is no tools, so my D4 does not get added.
Doesn't matter.
No, removing the D4 brings it to a 16. I rolled
The
bad.
16, you feel the pull is down, but as you try and reach out, you've attuned to things before. You have a basic understanding of how you reach out to things that do require a connection. This does not. It does not have the ability to give so, but as you do pierce or attempt to pierce through the coin, you do get an idea. There might be a spell in your repertoire to assist.
Yeah, I was thinking that spell actually. That's why I was trying to figure out, because I want to have a location in mind and a distance in mind for when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's just floating and falling.
Well, there was a, say it's a low level spell
Oh, low level spell.
to assist
So
in peering into the properties of items.
I'm
Oh,
gonna take a moment and examine this more, and I'm gonna ritual cast Identify.
Okay. Cast Identify on the object.
Mm-hmm.
you know that the name that comes to you is the coin of the ferryman. But you don't get a sense that, like, the River Styx ferryman, more just a traditional sense. And all you hear in this, as this arcane knowledge comes to you, toss me.
Now, no one freak out, and that's going to toss the coin.
Does anybody stop him?
You know, the funny thing of all is, Drac did it not so long ago, like a couple of days ago during the storm. Drac is just like, oh.
Another right, please. Yeah. No, Zahn does not stop him.
She's just standing there in shock. So
Shock!
no.
He's like,
That's
that's
mouth
the only
agape.
thing to take
Just-
me.
Not gonna
Doc's
lie.
like,
Go ahead.
imagine from Red's perspective, Doc's the last person to do this in her mind.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. No words, no explanation, just think. And she's like,
Eva?
Did she step away?
Maybe.
No, Eva's just. She's not going to try and stop him. She doesn't know what's at work here, but as long as he doesn't go over the rail, she doesn't care.
Okay.
That's fair.
So
That's very
he
fair.
just... Boom. It stops. A 10-foot wide sphere. Excuse me. 20-foot wide sphere. It was 10 radius. 20-foot wide sphere just of pure space emanates outward from the coin as it was once sitting level on the cloud ocean. Just... And you watch as little intricate designs begin to go out from the coin and geometric shapes, things like that. A lot of, as you're looking at this dock, you notice a lot of these very simple structures of enchantment and conjuration. And after a few moments, the coin is a centerpiece of a flat 20-foot wide disc.
Well,
Does
here's
this
a way of
normally
getting
happen?
down.
right, I'm taking my broom.
Fair.
I'm taking my child. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
That is also fair.
Doc,
Right.
can you recall it? Are you able to be like, hey, we're not ready yet, and like pull it back, or is it like
It's active. I can't.
Right. We should go.
Okay, important question.
Mhm.
Right.
Is there anywhere to dock the ship to this platform?
Nope. Your only options are to basically drop the anchor, which is just a 40 foot piece of chain connected to a very low enchantment of an immovable rod.
This is the main thing that he's thinking about, though, is what's gonna, like, he's concerned for the ship for like their duration of this travel. You know, this may not be a usually visited route, but people may end up on the route anyway.
yeah.
Doesn't want to drag attention to it too much, but
I don't think we really have a choice at the moment. I mean,
If this enchantment
although I
is
will be going to
active,
get my pack.
yeah, let's boogie.
I have
We don't have
I
a
have a
lot.
suggestion, Dracix. We
Mhm.
do have an extra crewmate.
Oh, we do.
Oh.
That's right.
God, how long are we going to be down there, though?
Right. We could be down there more than a day.
Well,
I mean,
If
Bob
Bob
comes
turns
hostile.
hostile, can he steal a ship? Is that possible?
Uh,
no.
You'll just have a hostile skeleton wandering aimlessly.
see,
he'll
it's
protect
perfect.
the ship,
Yeah.
and we can take care of Bob when we come back. That's not the
yeah.
problem.
Oh God.
Right, right. We don't know how long this enchantment is staying up. Let's go.
Yes.
Doc just pulls
Runs.
Bob out, smacks him across the face once, and he just like wait. He's just like, "You're going to sit here. You're going to protect the ship." Even though he knows that Doc is the one that's going to say it, he still like telling him the command anyway.
In Nosh, Doc tells Bob his orders of protect the ship, let no one aboard the ship other than us. Violent force is allowed, and clean the ship while you're at it.
There's a broom. He's already been handed the broom.
Bring my mop. I've been handed over.
Yeah.
Takes the mop and just starts doing a really shitty job of cleaning up.
Yep.
You know,
He just looks at him. Just
it's
like,
better than letting it sit there and not be cleaned.
it's like, this is terrible. Anyway,
Look,
he starts.
no one's going to
helping-
approach a ship with a skeleton on board.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, yeah.
Drax.
Bad
Go ahead.
omens. Bad omens.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
No,
Oh
he
no,
looks
you
over.
said something first. What's up?
You go.
Mhm.
Go.
We should probably go now, unless we really have something on the ship that we need to bring with us.
Real quick.
Right.
Drakex, come with me. We go up
follows her,
to the
confused.
ship where we go up to the helm where the map is laid out. Write down where we are now, right? Take the map with us in case we don't go there, then we at least know where the ship will be.
He immediately grabs a quill and just circles circling the ship.
I get
And
good
then lets
ideas.
everything go away, and he pats her on the shoulder.
I've
I
learned.
appreciate you so much.
I've learned. It's like the find my parking spot where you know where you're parked, so then you can just be like, oh, I'm here.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
Alrighty.
Hey, Arcania, remember where I parked?
Alrighty.
Okay. You grab Cass.
Mm-hmm.
You grab probably a couple days worth of things.
You grab Oscar.
Yeah, we grab Oscar.
Grab Oscar.
Do we grab Oscar?
I
Yeah,
don't
we're
feel
not
like
gonna
we
leave
should
him
leave
on
him
the
with
ship.
Bob. If Bob gets hostile,
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
Okay, so yeah.
if Oscar was older, sure, but he's still a pup.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Yeah, so. Who's going on
Okay.
first?
All right.
Drac will be the first one to head over, just in case.
Doc will try to go last because he's the one who activated it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all stand on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens.
Immediately looks over to Doc.
Doc will lean down, put his hand on the platform,
Mm-hmm.
take us to the Forbidden Temple.
You all watch as you descend into the cloud ocean with a consistent 20-foot sphere of light and space between you and the cloud ocean.
Cass is having a field day.
Field day!
Yeah.
Just saying.
Capital F. Field day.
Doc is going to make sure Oscar understands. Do not appear out of this bubble at any point.
I'm not gonna make you roll. That's just a basic survival instinct. As you all begin to descend, the anchor locked in place, Bob swabbing the deck, you all bid farewell to the land above the clouds. As you all descend into a place of myth, mystery, and horrific stories, you descend into the undercloud. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Hey, aren't you guys glad you have a friend who's a necromancer for this situation?
A little bit.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Oh, dear Lord.
I knew Bob had a purpose.
Well done, y'all.
Brandon, that creature was horrifying.
I
That is
know.
probably the least of our worries.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
In my head, listening to it talk to you, it says it eats bugs as big as her head.
That means it's gigantic.
Well, no. That means it won't try to eat Zahn because it can't.
I mean, that's also
Well,
fair.
Unless she happens to get caught in the mass of krill that it chased away from the ship.
Well, she can't fit in its mouth,
Yep.
Theoretically.
which means we would have a hard time fitting in its mouth.
Well, not whole.
Not whole.
Okay. B.
Her head could certainly fit in its mouth because,
Yeah.
it eats bugs the size
Yeah,
of her.
exactly.
So,
When it latched onto Zahn's arm, you good? I think there might be somebody at the place.
I think somebody's here.
Oh, fun.
okay.
Go ahead.
To all of those here, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to seeing what the Cursed Crew gets into in the Undercloud. As
Thank
they
you for the
make their
hydrate,
way.
chat. We didn't forget it.
Nope.
No.
All the
Nope,
hydrates.
I've been drinking this entire time. I have coffee.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Same.
been trying, I'm sorry.
Alrighty then. Until next time, have fun, be safe, watch out for your loved ones and your friends, and as always, never forget your snacks. Good night, everybody.